didn't expect such a big crowd at the hearing. Should I take the stand myself? What do you think, little kitty? Maybe we can do a little show of, paws. Raise your left paw if you think I should testify, or your right paw if... Wait! You raised your left paw before I even finished my sentence. No, that doesn't count. Let's try again. Okay, if you raise your right paw, I'll let someone else handle it. Right paw, huh? Well, I did actually want to tell everyone the truth myself. Let's give this another shot.
Miss Jieje, the hearing is about to start. If you would please join us.
Now? Yes, Madame Juyo. I'll be there in a minute. Rover! Oh, you're here. It's really nice to see you. And I appreciate you coming. I just handed over all the evidence we gathered from Mingyang's studio and the exiles camp to the patrollers. Now the Shangyun Art Exchange can't deny the fact they were producing and trading art forgeries. But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing. You're really kind, but, I'll be fine to do this myself. You've already helped me so much. Even just having you here is a huge relief. Some things I've got to face on my own. That said, I, didn't expect there would be so many spectators coming to watch. If I get nervous and mess up any details, could you please help to remind me? Thank you. Having you here helps, more than you know. It's about time. We should probably go in, huh?
With both parties present, this hearing is now in session. Let us begin. First, a brief overview of the case before us. Miss Jieje alleges that the guilty party, Mingyan, implicated in the tacit discord assault, was coerced into committing art fraud under duress. Therefore, her mental state was adversely affected, which led to her committing actions contrary to her will. Today, based on new evidence provided by Miss Jieje and the result of this hearing, we will determine whether to revisit Mingyan's charges and consider if the Shangyun Art Exchange is indeed guilty of selling illegal art forgeries.
What? With all due respect, this doesn't match what we discussed before.
Mr. Baitze, I remind you that any evidence or arguments presented before and during the hearing are valid. If you would like to add further information, You're welcome to do so, at any point. Now, without further ado, either party may begin their opening statement.
Madame Juya, the situation is...
Madame Juya, as the head of the Shanyuan Art Exchange, I, Baitse, must clear our name and seek justice here today. There are 2 points I'd like to address. Firstly, the authenticity of our artworks remains unimpeachable. Secondly, Mingyan's provocative creations stem solely from her own greed and vanity. She alone should bear responsibility for the assault. Throughout my tenure at the Art Exchange, our full integrity in business is not... We are aware of certain painters. They bombarded us with spite. Should the public be swayed by...
Please control yourself, Mr. Baitse.
Forgive me, madam. But if this I demand such disgraceful behavior will not diminish us.
I've bought paintings from
Honest always get the short end of the stick. But who's Mingyan?
Must be some nobody trying to get attention using the Shan Yuan's name.
Why is the Art Exchange always in the middle of some controversy?
Order! Order! You may continue your statement.
Madam, allow us to present our account of the events. This all really began... I was entrusted to investigate... Hey! Rover! Took you...
That's it for today. Time for...
You don't look like you...
I've gathered enough information. It's time to check the scene where those monsters were spotted. Leave it to me. No hesitation. It together. The hour is upon us. An unexpected discovery. There's something ahead. That figure. That paintbrush. Could it be? Nothing here. That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
Rover! You're here! Sorry, did I scare you just now? Finding inspiration. The night often sparks my creativity. Of course not! I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hoped to find out who they are. Sorry I lied to you. I didn't... No, I'm not into ghost stories. Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies. Now this story is making the rounds again. Yes, there was once an artist who could create paintings but these paintings, they strayed from... I don't know who's behind these latest events, but if it's really the arcane artist, their paintings... Unfortunately, I'm not very... I'm here for the arcane artist, but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Is that so? Oh, okay.
Hey, Juju! Long time no see.
If this is the situation...
Hey! Rover! What brings you here? It's been ages since... And Juju's here too! Hiya! Oh, are you alright?
Hello? No, it's not.
The painting we had you do for us during the fest...
Really? I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our... Wait! How about coming to the station with me today? Are you...
But we're still investigating...
Oh, is this not... Oh, I get it. In that case, it's...
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help. Oh, I'm here to support the... What's odd is those monsters haven't...
Did something just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on.
Should we go as well? You could be right, but there's one other thing. After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Once Juja has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Sorry to trouble you. If I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chi. She's really nice. It's just, we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to. I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time. Thank you.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen.
According to the preliminary examination, we see the energy remaining in the painting. But rest assured, we've calmed her down. The painting needs to be thoroughly examined.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here. She fessed up when I first started talking to her. Well, honestly, she seemed she sure can.
Why? Mingyang? Why are you... Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You... I heard that I'm alone.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close. Part of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like I might be off here. They started to whack and thwack, not super clearly. But when I was running for my life,
Oh, my head. Oh.
That's strange. Huh? Oh, you're back. You figured it out already?
The painting blurs the line between reality and illusion, causing whoever sees it to experience hallucinations.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the
The monsters described in the rumors, in fact, come to think of it now, it might have been Mingyang's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings? From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain. She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought. Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me. Huh? Are you sure? I definitely won't say no to your help. Actually, I've wanted it since we last met at the mine. You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Mingyang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop? She may have... I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward with the investigation to get to the truth.
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear.
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi. Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
Okay. This paper, this white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, exactly what you want. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a disc. Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it too. Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used. Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always... White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a buy 3 get 1 free, buy 5 get 2 free, and then there's the additional weekly coupons. I know everything there is to know about the discounts. We have the same painting style, and the quality of... Even if we use different brush... Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they... There is a difference. The brushwork on this one, see how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in love. The feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without them knowing. Yes! To me, painting is like a window into the... It is strange, though. She keeps waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. The pigment! When did it get on my clothes? Huh? It came off with just a little wipe. It shouldn't come off the fabric so... Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Ming Yang could have improvised her clothing. I used to do this as well. Whenever nature inspired me and I was short, after all, fabric used to be a... It's a shame the clothes are stained forever. How could this happen? Hey, it seems like this pigment is homemade. Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with? Medicinal herb residue.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants... I've never tried myself. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry. I'm just not very experienced. I think... No, I might... Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong. Then... The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell. Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Okay, I figured it out. A gullpuff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and why wouldn't they? My family used to have an aquarium at home with lots of... Someone broke into the studio looking for something. However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window, collided with the cabinet, causing the vase to fall.
This might be related to the Shangyun Art Exchange and Mingyang's breakdown. Let's follow these tracks and see where...
The clues from the studio led us to an exiles camp. There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden place. The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried some... Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigment? Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore? Scarlet Thorn, Indigo. I took a look and noticed that these standard pigments adhere well, and last I did mention this back in the studio. Did she buy these low quality...
Who are you?
Hello?
If it's her paintings you're after.
She...
I see. Just wait for her here. Know her? We guess you could call us friends. She even... Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs.
I kinda like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she...
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art.
Well, now that... But her little art
That's right, I saw her paint.
Sorry to interrupt.
Us? Oh. No. Not many jobs around. Just enough to scrape by.
I have an idea. Yes, I think I noticed some of the exiles' hands were... If so, they must be making all... The painting they showed us and the artworks in the... Her diary shows us she had major all these strange things. Good idea. I hear people talking.
Mr.
So the Shengyun Art Exchange has been involved in Mingyan.
This should do the trick. Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Never thought I'd get... Wow. Thanks.
These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember. I can't believe the number of paintings. This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Shehua Village. Ming? These aren't just simple copies. In the end, this is the path she chose. Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Shehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio. These copies, they're almost identical to the original, but there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the artist's quirks, not just their technique. The painter copied them well. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finish... Well, that's because...
Look out!
Leave it to me.
No. But where did these tacit discords come from?
Her emotions cause the pain,
But she's not even here.
it's just... I'm not
Maybe. She did see what I could do with my... Ever since I saw her diary, it seems like all those It's all my fault. But... more exiles from the art exchange. Watch out! A new technique.
Save me, boss.
I'll burn you down!
Watch out!
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business?
Business. Why is
me, boss.
Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrol.
Well, that's quite the story. Allow me to remind you. Do you honestly believe her?
No. Mr. Bite.
How ungrateful.
But before we proceed...
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down.
Mingyan was initially only trickery, misinformation. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, so saying she was the...
Even so.
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no...
There's no for it to be forgery.
Mr. Bites.
Well, of course.
Then can you tell the...
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality.
However...
What does this have to... What you're saying is all
Artists seeking during our investigation of this... The original paintings had, in contrast, we can distinguish the real...
Doing so only proves the so-called... How is this supposed to prove...
Because the When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered, to my dismay, that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities have led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Xiehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on serenity in Xiehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching...
Madame Juyao?
Granted.
Yes. To create art that the paintings I drew in the past, it's not just about if my forte is the cause.
You! It's you! I've already done everything I can! Why are you still better than me?
Come forth.
Together we stand! You were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents holding your hands, you'd never have what could be rightfully mine! I'm so tired. After the spark!
Swift and resolute. The end has come. I sense your weakness.
Crystals, give me strength! Together we stand! Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
Rays of illumination.
Good fortune comes your way.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather Mr. Baitsu. Everything they cherished has now become a set before you is the original.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes. Mr. Baitsu, do you have anything else to add to your defense? Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
It's finally over. Huh? No, not at all. I definitely could. Thank you for helping me through the Shenyun art exchange. Thank you. I haven't felt. I want to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, what do you think?
My commission started with her.
Is the commission?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Judge?
Your injuries.
The researchers have taken. I heard about everything you. You know what, Judge? And forgive me, because the pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my. Maybe.
I brought you a gift.
See?
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we fight. Your paintings were never in Mingyang. I hope you.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that, come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves pain. To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artist. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right. Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Jojo. This experience has helped me understand you and the world a little better.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news. You've given me the courage to joke around. Well, let's take it slow for now.